Welcome everyone, students, to the homework help video. Let's jump right into today's problems. First of all, numbers 21 through 33. You are told to find the slope of the line that passes through these ordered pairs. Okay, so here we go. Let's use our formula. Y minus y over x minus x. And here we go. My first y is 5, so 5 minus 2. My first x is 1, 1 minus, and my second x is 5. So there we go. Positive 5, negative 2, positive 3, positive 1, negative 5, negative 4, positive over negative is negative, 3 over 4 is 3/4. So the slope of the line that passes through these two ordered pairs is negative 3/4. Alright, number 23. My first y is negative 6 minus my second y is 0. My first x is 0 minus, and my second x is 8. So negative 6 minus 0, negative 6. 0 minus 8, negative 8. Negative over negative is positive. And 6 over 8 reduces to 3/4. Alright, let's find the slope of number 25. And here we go. My first y is 4 minus my second y is negative 4. My first x is 2, and then minus, and my second x is 4. So 4 minus negative 4 is 4 plus 4, that's 8. 2 minus 4 is negative 2. A positive over a negative is negative, and 8 over 2 is 4. Or you could say 4 over 1 if you wanted to. Either one of those two would be the correct slope for the line that passes through these 2 points here. Alright, number 27, let's find the slope of the line that passes through these 2 points. My first y is negative 10, and then minus, and my second y is 0. My first x is 0, and my second x is negative 4. Negative 10, well, first of all, 0 minus negative 4 is 0 plus 4. Negative 10 minus 0 is negative 10. 0 plus 4 is a positive 4. So the slope for these two ordered pairs would be a negative over a positive is negative, and 10 over 4 reduces to 5/2. Alright, okay, number 29. My first y is 6. My second y is 0 over my first y is, my first x is 3, and then minus my second x is 3. 6 minus 0 is 6. 3 minus 3 is 0. Now, students, please listen carefully. Anytime you're trying to find the slope of a line and you get 0 in the denominator, that means the line is vertical. Thus, the slope is undefined, okay? Undefined. And that happens once again, students, when you get a 0 in the denominator. That cannot happen, okay? So if it does, your slope is undefined. Now, if you have a 0 up top like this, then the slope is 0. Okay? So please understand that it would be 0. Alright, moving on to, let's see, we just did this one here. So the slope is undefined. Let's move on now to number 31. Okay, students, let's find the slope of the line that passes through these 2 points here. My first y is -1, then minus my second y is -6. My first x is -1, and my second x is -3. Alright, so negative makes the 6 positive, negative makes the 3 positive, -1, positive 6, that's a positive 5, -1, positive 3, that's a positive 2, a positive over a positive is positive, and 5/2 cannot be reduced, so your slope is positive 5/2. Alright, now number 33, my first y is 2, my second y is 5, my first x is 2, and my last x is -3. Now, 2 -5 is -3. 2 minus -3 is positive 3. So positive 2, positive 3 is positive 5. So, a negative over a positive is negative, and 3/5 is 3/5. And that is the slope. Okay? So on these first 7 problems, we have found the slope of a line that passes through the 2 given points, and we did that without graphing the line at all. Okay? Alright, now on these last 4, we're going to find the values of y. Okay? So here we go. Watch carefully, please. Here's my x, here's my y, here's my x, here's my y, here's my slope. Alright, so I have m equals y minus y over x minus x. Okay, so for m, I'm going to substitute 3. My first y is -2 minus my second y is y. My first x is 0. And my second x is 2, so -2. Okay? Now, students, like I've taught you guys when it comes to solving linear equations, you first want to simplify both sides as far as possible. Okay, students, now, I've taught you to simplify both sides. 3, you cannot simplify. -2, -y, you cannot simplify. However, 0 minus 2 is -2. Next, I've taught you guys how to get rid of fractions, okay? So, I would multiply both sides by -2. -2 times 3, -6. Over here, your -2's cancel, leaving you with -2, -y. Okay? So now simply to solve for y, bring the -2 over, make it a +2, and you're left with -4 equals -y, which means +4 equals +y. So there we go. We have 3 more. You'll get some in practice, okay? Now, let's take a look at the next problem, okay? Number 41. Okay, m is 2. Your first y is y. Your second y is 5. 5. Your first x is 0. And your second x is 2. There we go. So, let's simplify as far as we can. There's nothing I can do with a 2. There's nothing I can do with y, negative 5. However, sine root negative 2 is negative 2. So I can simplify this. Next, eliminate your fractions. Multiply the entire equation by negative 2. Negative 2 times 2, negative 4. Negative 2 over 1 times 1 minus 5 over negative 2. Your negative 2's cancel, leaving you with y negative 5. Simply bring your negative 5 over, make it a positive 5, and the answer is 1. Alright? Pretty simple. Let's try the next one. Now, my slope is negative 1. My first y is 3. My second y is y. My first x is negative 1. And my last x is 5. So here we go. Let's simplify this down to this. So now, students, I've taken this, simplified it down to this. So I'm going to get rid of my fractions. I will multiply the entire equation by negative 6 to get rid of my denominator. Negative 6 times negative 1 is positive 6. Over here, my negative 6 cancels with my negative 6, and I'm left with 3 negative y. Okay? Now, to get y by itself, bring your 3 over, make it a negative 3, and we're left with positive 3 equals negative y, which means negative 3 equals positive y. So there's your answer. Alright? And now lastly, number 45, my m is negative 1/2. My first y is y. My second y is 4. My first x is 3. My second x is 1. Okay? Now, I can simplify positive 3, negative 1. And when I do, that becomes a positive 2. Now, I have two fractions. They both have a denominator of 2. So let's multiply the entire equation by 2. 2 over 1 times 1 over 2. Your 2's would cancel, leaving you with 1 over 1, which is 1. A positive times a negative is a negative. Now, students, 2 over 1 times y minus 4 over 2, your 2's would cancel, leaving you with y minus 4. Next, bring your negative 4 over, make it a positive 4, and 3 equals y. So, if you were to pick up 3 and put it right here, and then take these two ordered pairs and find the slope, you would get negative 1/2. Okay? Guys, I hope this homework help video has been a help to you. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to call or email.